Here we go, match number 4, the final one for the quarterfinals today. Rosith versus Viilipytty. Viilipytty banning that Lulu and Rosith banning out that Nashard. Knowing a little bit about his opponent's deck, possibly right there.
Yeah, possibly so. Rumor has it Viilipytty has summoned a couple of new light dart units so far. So Rosith doing his research, banning out that Nasha. Viilipytty banning the Lulu, not the Ragdoll this time, interestingly.
There we go, Vili with that first pick. Carnal Rosith responding with that Sierra Merlong, Aussie's first and second pick. Viilipytty taking the time to respond for second and third picks right now.
Really interesting, that's quite an early Merlong pick. The Sierra Merlong combo is quite nice. If Viilipytty has any units off will or is stripped, then Sierra Merlong could just take out a unit just like that.
There we go, Viilipytty going with that Tabla speed leader of his own, followed by Okeanos for his third pick. Rosith taking the time to consider how to respond, brings out that Ragdoll, brings out that Juno, third and fourth picks locked in on Rosith's side. Viilipytty going with his fourth and final picks.
Classic Viilipytty, very aggressive draft, very early on. The early tableau pick, not something we see that often, but I love to see it, and I hope that Viilipytty brings the damage. Rosith bringing in that Ragdoll, a little bit more sustain, might take some turns off Viilipytty, and maybe during those turns that he's able to take off him, might be able to turn the tide of the match around.
There we go, bringing out that Cian and waiting till that final second to lock in Ganymede on Viilipytty's side. There's his deck. Carnal, Tableau, Okeanos, Cian, Ganymede, Rosith about to pick his final monster.
Rosith is going to have to think of something to counter all of this control. Viilipytty not representing any strip at the moment, so Rosith can just bring in an immunity unit, but that will probably get banned.
There we go, Rosith pulling out Eleanor Warlight Pony on his side. Here we go, they're both gonna pick their leader skills any moment right now.
Really nice to see another light dart nat 5 from Rosith. That Eleanor does bring the immunity, so I think that's a straightforward ban for Viilipytty, but then he's also gonna have to deal with that Ragdoll, so not sure if he will ban that one out.
There we go, Cian getting banned on Viilipytty's side by Rosith and Vili banning out that Eleanor. Both opting in with that speed lead. Tableau versus Sierra. Look at those closely at those attack bars. I'm very curious to see who takes that first turn one. Here we go. Okeanos taking turn one on Viilipytty's side. What will he choose to go ahead with? There we go, resetting that Sierra. Very crucial right there. Sierra comes up, taking a turn with her skills on cooldown.
Interesting choice. Obviously you see Viilipytty only has a single target strip, but of course because the Ragdoll passive kicks in, Rosith's units get to take a turn, and therefore it doesn't matter. Rosith's units off will runes by the time this Gany moves.
There we go, Ganymede resetting that Merlong, taking that turn. Skill 1 onto Sierra, landing that glancing. Tableau takes a turn. All skills available, goes with skill 2, stunning 2 out of 4 units. Very crucial right there. Okeanos, Rain of Stones is available. Is he going to choose to use it? There we go.
I think he will. Viilipytty now able to utilize the Gany Oki combo. And let's not forget the Carnal. The Carnal has not used his skill 3 yet. But this Tableau looks like it's going to get taken out before he gets to use his skill 3. He had the chance to do that early. He chose the skill 2. Not sure about that play, but it's still looking really good for Viilipytty.
There we go. Ganymede taking another turn. What will he decide to do with that Ganymede? Tableau not looking very healthy right there. There we go, Carnal. Skill 2 onto Juno, taking additional proc. Skill 3, landing that slow and stun onto Sierra. Here we go. Tableau battling that.
That's right, that was a really crucial revenge from Juno as well, because Juno is the unit that's going to get Rosith possibly some RNG he needs, because there is so much control from Viilipytty's side right now.
Still anyone's game right here. That Ganymede taking out that fire unit. Juno, Carnal about to take a turn. Both sides don't have any heals, so it's still anyone's game at this moment. Okeanos, skill 1 available only. Where will he choose to throw it? Throws it onto Merlong. Ganymede, skill 3 available for a reset.
Yeah, that's right. Viilipytty looking in a really strong position right now. He needs to be careful about that Ragdoll skill 2 though, the ignore defense. He needs to make sure he doesn't leave the Ragdoll on 30%, under 30% HP. But Viilipytty is a veteran. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
There we go, that Carnal taking an additional turn, doing some serious damage, stunning that Ragdoll along the way. Ganymede taking that Merlong, Here we go. I don't know what to think. Viilipytty taking that set 1-0 versus Rosith, best of 3. Very exciting.
It is. Viilipytty is here to make it count. He wants to show everybody there is a reason that he is the current Europe Cup champion, and this is it. We thought then that Rosith had a way in, that he was going to turn it around, Baus, but Viilipytty comes back so strong. I mean, this guy is impressive, and there's no wonder he is one of the very best. Yeah,
clearly Viilipytty had a game plan today, Adam. He banned out that Lulu instead of the Ragdoll. He didn't actually bring so many AoE strippers into Rosith because he knew he was actually just going to let that Ragdoll through and then let Rosith's units take their turn, not actually do very much, and then let Viilipytty go in with his AoE control. And that's exactly what happened today. Viilipytty had a plan and he executed it to perfection. I'm really impressed with what he did today.
He really did. Killer, it's time for match number 2, or set 2 in this game. If Viilipytty manages to get another win here, he goes through to the semi-finals. Is it going to happen?
Let's not count Rosith out now. It was a very exciting match, and I'm sure it's going to be an exciting one going ahead again. 60 seconds, 4 new bans. Here you go. The pre-bans are in. Ragdoll and that Carnal getting pre-banned.
That Carnal did a lot of work for Viilipytty in the previous match, so no surprise that the Carnal was pre-banned this time. We've seen a lot of Carnal pre-bans in this match. This time, no Ragdoll. Viilipytty is going to need to come up with a slightly new plan. He's going to need to bring some strippers, probably.
There we go, Rosith going with that Sierra, his own set of speed lead. And Viilipytty going with his own set of speed lead as well with that Tableau and Okeanos for second pick.
Such an early Tableau pick once again. Rosith, you should think about picking up that Leo. The Leo is a really strong counter to Tableau, and I reckon if he does that, and if he thinks of the lack of strip that Viilipytty has, maybe he can bring something like a Rika, something like a Shan, in order to kind of turn the tide.
There we go, Rosith locking in Merlon and Lulu and friends for second and third monster. Viilipytty bringing out that Nasha. Very interesting unit to see if it gets any gameplay. And fourth unit, a Basta. Here we go. Basta has a very, very nice kit for a cleave. We're going to see some cleave here, possibly. We're not sure yet.
I am loving what I'm seeing on the screen right now, Killer. The Nasha, the Basta. This is essentially a pseudo cleave from Viilipytty right now. And I'm really excited to see if he can pull it off.
There we go. Rosith responding with the Leo and the Annabelle. Viilipytty, last unit, what is it going to be? Is it going to be something just as exciting? He goes with the Chung Pang, locks in that Chung Pang. Here we go, both players taking that time for the bans to come in.
I think the Leo is a clear ban from Viilipytty's side, but if I were Rosith, I wouldn't know what to ban. There's just so much going on from Viilipytty. He could ban the attack buff from Bastet, he could ban the strip from Chongpong, he could ban the Nasha, probably the main source of damage, but really, he's just going to have to rely on resistance. He's going to rely on this, the sustain from Lulu and Anivor in this match, I think.
There we go, Rosith banning that Tableau speed lead on Viilipytty's side, and Vili banning that Leo so his Nasha doesn't get nerfed. Here we go, Rosith opting in with the speed lead, and Viilipytty opting in with the accuracy lead from Okeanos.
If I were Rosith,
is about to begin.
Let's go.
Here we go, Chung Pang taking first turn, stripping everyone, landing that glancing and a defense break on Annabelle. Basta follows up very swiftly after Chung Pang. Here we go, Okeanos follows up after Nasha, skill 3, Rain of Stones, lands it on every single monster. Nasha doing some damage to fight there, don't blink guys.
Wow, that was a huge proc from Lulu and also the Annabelle surviving. Rosith's units are so tanky.
Yeah, that was a massive proc from Lulu, saving his comp. Here we go. Okeanos about to take a turn. Skill 2 is available. What will he choose to reset? Goes for that Annabelle reset, lands it. Chung Pang follows up, pushing those attack bars back down. Annabelle on the brink of death. And Basta taking a wrap with the skill 2 AoE defense break all around on Rosith team.
Yeah, Rosith got some really lucky procs just there, but it's not just over yet. Viilipytty, none of his units have been taken out. We know that Nasha can do an incredible amount of damage, even with that slow, even on the second life, and he still has the Chungpong Okeanos in order to cycle their skills.
There we go, that Nasha getting dismounted. Chungpong skill 1 onto Sierra, failing to push back her attack bar. Nasha about to take a turn, all defense breaks on Merlon. Lulu hits that Lulu, doesn't do too much damage, but still very tanky. Sierra still one onto... Basta still one onto Sierra. Sierra, the violent procs, landing the bomb onto Urkianos. Detonates, taking the Urkianos down. It's shifted very quickly right now.
Yeah, that's right. This match has been all about the procs this time, and procs have delivered for Rosith. He's make sure he has those violent runes, but we also know they're very fast. He has a lot of opportunity to proc anyway.
Here we go. Here we go. Viilipytty conceding second match, even in that 1-0. Here we go.
What am I watching? What is going on? My favourite part there was Bowers going, Rosith's units are so tanky! I loved it. Honestly, what a great matchup. We expected a big head-to-head against these two, and we are not disappointed at all. We saw that initial proc was unbelievable, but Rosith came back, Bowers, with aplomb.
I was really looking forward to Viilipytty's comp, the Nasha, the Tableau, the Bastet. I was so excited, but Rosith, he's been farming those runes, he's been farming those grinds, probably those damage reduction artifacts in order to counter Viilipytty's team. Maybe he realized he was expecting the Nashans to put full light damage reduction on his team. We don't know if he's done that, but that Anivil, it looked like it was possibly doing that. It was a slight tech for Viilipytty's team because it was not taking out on turn 1 and it was able to turn the tide from there.
I can see how excited you guys were. Hopefully you guys watching this are equally as hyped as we are for this next matchup. Whoever wins this goes through to the semis. Let's jump into pick and bans, where it's going to get very exciting indeed. Here we go. Let's do it.
I told you this was going to be exciting. Here we go. The deciding match. Viilipytty versus Rosith. 1-0 pre-bans are in. Nasha gets the pre-ban. Lulu gets the pre-ban. Here we go. Both team members taking a few seconds to decide what they will draft up.
Yeah, that's right. The same pre-bans from match 1. Viilipytty probably going to try and pull off the same thing, but Rosith will be prepared. I reckon Rosith will going to change up his draft a little bit, and maybe Viilipytty might find it a little more difficult to pull off the same thing in this match.
Here we go. We've seen that Carnal once again. Viilipytty picking Carnal first pick. Rosith to follow up on and respond.
Indeed, Rosith. He doesn't have the Lulu available for him this time that he utilized so well that last time, but we know that Lulu, or rather Rosith, has a really strong monster box, so he has plenty of options available.
There we go, Rosith going with that Sierra and Okeanos. Viilipytty, how will he respond? Responds with the Tableau once again with that speed lead, and third unit comes in any moment now.
Viilipytty loves this Tableau. I wonder if Rosith is going to pick a Leo a little bit earlier this time. He didn't take the Leo in match 1, but Viilipytty, the Tableau, is synergizing so well with this draft.
Here we go, Viilipytty's one of his signature moves. Beast Rider Savannah comes out to play. Third unit locked in for Viilipytty. Rosith thinking how he's going to counter this. He's got a few more seconds to decide.
Indeed, the Leo will be a really obvious pick right now. He's flashing the Verd Hill. The Leo would synergize well with the Verd Hill, but he does not go with that actually.
There we go, Rose going with that 30 Hill and more Water Ryu as his fourth unit, double speed lead on Rose's side. Viilipytty responding with the Annabelle and his fourth monster, Merlon, comes out to play. Roseth responding his fifth monster, Diana. Banzo will be coming in any moment right now. Keep an eye out.
Interesting. Viilipytty showing his flexibility, able to rotate that draft from a very aggressive one into a slightly more defensive one with the Annabelle and that Diana, of course, an excellent counter to the whole of Viilipytty's team. I'm fully expecting that Diana to get banned out from Rose's side.
There we go, Viilipytty banning that Sierra, leaving Roseth only with a more speed lead, and Roseth banning that Carnal HP lead. Viilipytty opting in with that speed lead from that Tableau, who will take that first turn as both players have opted in for speed leads. Here we go, Moore taking that first turn, stripping, stunning the Annabelle procking out a stun. Here we go, that's very exciting. Goes for skill 3, landing that break and slow on Vertihill and Ryu.
This action is really back and forth right now, and Rosith, he has this Diana on the field, so that Diana I think is going to do a lot of work for Rosith, but for example, for some reason he decided to just transform turn 1.
Here we go. Diana transforming first turn. Savannah cuts in, lands that defense break on everyone, failing to reset Diana's attack bar. Diana transforms back, putting in some damage onto that Savannah. Vertihill follows from Rosie's side, dismounting that Savannah.
Well, Rosith really got away with that one there. The Savannah failing to reduce the Diana's attack bar, and therefore Diana living to go another day. And now Rosith is in a really good position. He has that Verd in order to take more and more turns. But let's not forget, Viilipytty still has the Annabelle for sustain and Tableau to generate more turns for his team.
Just like you said, Tableau's about to take a turn, generates more turns for his team, resetting some attack bar on Roseth's side. Annabelle follows up. Skill 2, skill 3 on cooldown. Skill 1 onto Pony. Here we go. Merlong was resetted by Okeanos not long ago. Skill 1 onto Diana, landing that defense break. Savannah, attack break, not doing so much damage on Diana.
That was unlucky for Viilipytty. I think Savannah missed a crit. So even though there was a defense break and a speed buff on Savannah, he was not able to take out the Diana. And now this Diana survived to live another day, and I think this Diana is just going to keep going and going and going now.
There you go. Additional proc from Okeanos being very crucial right there. Stunning that Tableau and that Diana taking out that Annabelle. Rosith looking very healthy right now. Merlong stun, Tableau stun, coming out of stun. Okeanos resetting, Merlong failing, resistance kicks in, and Birdie Hill putting in some damage.
Indeed. Rosith has really been rewarded for his risky play today. Sometimes you do have to take those risks, and it works out brilliantly for Rosith, and it looks like he is going to defeat the reigning EU Cup champion in Viilipytty at the first round.
What a comeback from Roseth's side. That Diana putting in some work from 1-0 back to 2-1. Roseth taking out that quarterfinals, moving on to semi-finals.